October 27, 1989. It's an ordinary Friday in Bay Village, Ohio, a quiet Cleveland suburb where everyone's supposed to know your name. The kind of place where neighbors wave from their driveways and kids ride their bikes until the streetlights flicker on. But beneath that calm, something unimaginable was about to unfold. On that day, 10-year-old Amy Mihaljevic vanished, and nothing's felt safe since. Her disappearance shattered the sense of security that had defined this close-knit community. Amy was the kind of kid you always remember, bright, friendly, the one who'd flash you a smile in the hallway. She loved horses, her friends, and had a gentle spirit that made her stand out, even in a crowd of children. She left school that afternoon, her turquoise horse earrings sparkling, her mom expecting her home. It was a routine day, with nothing to suggest the tragedy that was about to unfold. But Amy never made it. The hours ticked by, and worry turned to panic as her absence stretched into the evening. For weeks before her disappearance, Amy and other girls in the area received strange phone calls. Some man saying he worked with their mothers, luring them with talk about secret gifts and plans. The calls were unsettling, but no one could have predicted the danger lurking behind the friendly voice. Amy, trusting, agreed to meet him, right across from the Bay Square shopping center. She thought she was helping her mom, never suspecting she was walking into a trap. That's the last anyone saw her alive. The image of Amy walking away haunts those who remember that day. The search for Amy was massive. Hundreds of volunteers combed the woods, fields, and neighborhoods hoping for a miracle. Police and FBI agents worked around the clock, desperate for a lead. Her face was everywhere, on flyers, news reports, and the minds of anyone with a child in their life. The entire region was gripped by fear and heartbreak, united in hope and dread. But it wasn't until February, months later, that hunters stumbled across her remains in a field off a rural road, over 50 miles away. The discovery brought answers, but also unimaginable grief. The heartbreak was nationwide. Amy's story made headlines across America, and families everywhere hugged their children a little tighter. The investigation has never stopped. Detectives have pored over every detail, refusing to let Amy's case fade into the past. The FBI, local police, even armchair detectives like me, everyone's wondered, who made those calls? Who took Amy? The questions echo through the years, unanswered but never forgotten. Over the years, there have been suspects, tips, and endless theories. Each new clue brings hope, but so far, the truth remains just out of reach. But not a single arrest. The case remains open, a wound that never fully heals. And that's what still haunts us, 35 years on. This wasn't random. Someone planned this. Someone who understood how to manipulate and deceive. Whoever did this knew how to gain a child's trust. That's what makes it so chilling. The realization that evil can hide behind a friendly voice or a familiar face. That's why Amy's story still sends chills down my spine. Bay Village changed. The innocence of the town was lost, replaced by a lingering sense of caution. Parents watched their kids a little closer. Children learned to be wary of strangers, and the community came together in new ways, determined to protect its own. And true crime fans like us became obsessed with those tiny details that might finally break the case. We pore over evidence, hoping to spot the clue everyone else missed. Amy Mihaljevic's case is more than just an unsolved mystery. It's a story that changed the way we think about safety, trust, and the fragility of childhood. It's a reminder. Behind every headline is a real child, a family still waiting for answers, and a community changed forever. The pain of not knowing lingers, and the hope for justice never fades. So, if you know anything, no matter how small, reach out to the authorities. Amy deserves justice. Even the smallest detail could be the missing piece that finally brings peace to her family. And after 35 years, her story still matters. We owe it to Amy, and to every child, to never give up searching for the truth. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay safe, and always look out for each other. In a world that can change in an instant, our vigilance and compassion are what keep our communities strong.